Hi everybody, this is Mom and welcome to Momda's Life Handmade. Today I'm going to share with you 3 DIYs. These are cute and beautiful DIYs and decor ideas, and let's move our moods towards the coastal DIYs or nautical DIYs. Today I'm participating in the DIY challenge that is being hosted by Hedi Sonbul DIY. She's known to everyone, but still I'll put link to Hedi's channel and to the playlist for this month in the description box of this videos. My today's DIYs are absolutely free. You can make them with items you have at hand or with very few craft supplies, whatever you prefer. What I love making in my channel is lots and lots of DIYs. I love to do DIYs, I love to do trash to treasure, high-end dupes, picking up something ordinary and giving it a new purpose, useful, beautiful look, and everything that is related to home within budget. And if you're new to my channel, look around, and if you like the content of my channel, do subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon twice so that you're notified each time I post my video. Now for this DIY, I have taken a tag. Now one can use any of those craft store tags in different shapes, arrows or houses or regular tags or office shaped tags, any of those tags from your craft supplier or stationery store, or you can just use a piece of cardboard and cut it into shape and punch a hole through it, add maybe a grommet or a piece of paper here to get this beautiful hole look, and you can use it. Now what I did was even smarter. I got this tag from a home decor center. When I did a big purchase, there was a big tag with it. I saved it because it's a nice hard cardboard paper and has this silver metallic grommet over it. So I just pasted a piece of white paper, and this is ready to decorate for any occasion for a decorative tag. Now this is all white. I pasted a white paper. You can paint it white, and then lightly with a pencil I have sketched the shape of a starfish. Now starfish are very irregular in shapes and they can twist, turn and all, so you don't have to be absolutely perfect. You can take your own choice of color. I'm taking a cerulean blue acrylic color and I'm going to paint inside the starfish. Let this dry. Now I'm using some white dots just to give it further details. In the center I'm keeping the dots a little bigger, and as I go towards the periphery I'm making the dots smaller as I go. It will automatically give you the feeling of depth as it evolves. Next I'm using a black felt tip pen to give it more depth and more of a definition and 3D feel just on the outlines. Now to give little more character to this, it's already looking pretty, I'm going to use a little gray crayon and just giving it that little weathered feel to it. I'm doing it in the end because I don't want the wax crayons to get inside this area and make it difficult to paint. Now that this piece is ready, I can either use a jute string or use a ribbon to tie a little knot here. I think I will go with the jute string for the more nautical beach coastal vibes. So just a simple loop here, the half-inch loop, and this is done. The little starfish tag is just so gorgeous. I love the blue color here. It's so vibrant and makes everything happy around it. It reminds me of the color of the sea. It's just so pretty and a cute decor to add to any space. Now for this DIY, if you get in your craft store any of the shapes which is in the shape of an anchor, great. But if you don't get, like I don't get them here, so the easiest way that I always do is take a piece of sturdy cardboard. It's from one of the packagings that I got at home. I just drew the shape of an anchor. Now getting a shape of an anchor is also very easy. Go to the internet and look for anchor silhouettes or clip arts, and you'll get a picture. Enlarge it to the size that you want and then print it out. Use it as a template to mark your image, and here I have drawn it. I did a freehand sketch with a pencil over this, and I'm just going to cut this piece out. Now I've cut this piece out from the cardboard, so because I have this white background with some print and dirt look out there, but I'm going to use this the surface for painting, or one can use a base coat of white over the cardboard or your shape and then start off. So I'm starting with a light blue over this. Next I'm adding some very light grey color here to demarcate the different levels or stories of this lighthouse. Once dried, it starts showing through, the colors become more prominent. Now I'm using a grey which is a mix of white, blue and black. So there is a element of blue in this which looks very nice with these colors. So I'm using it here. For the next step, I'm going to make some doors which open into this veranda, and this is in dark grey. Now when this is all dry, I'm using a black crayon to give a little more dimension to this, a little more depth, lightly doing it. Now if one has a tiny shell or a tiny starfish or something artificial for decor, one can use. If you don't have, one can even take a little piece of sandpaper and just cut it in the shape of star, maybe add some colors. I decided to go with this because it stands out very well against the blue, and I'll glue it here. Now the final step, I'm going to take some jute string and I'm going to glue it here like this. I'll just twist it around and glue it at the back. Maybe one more twist can come. Here. I shall glue it like this. And isn't this the cutest lighthouse, the cutest anchor? It's surely one of the best ones that I've ever seen. For this DIY, I'm using this house-shaped box, window box, wall hanging or a stand. This is something I made last month, DIY challenge with Hedi Sonbul. I'll put a card link above. You can check how to construct this house-shaped box decor or a wall decor, or even it can stand on a place. So last time, because the theme was red, white and blue, I had this red and white stripes over this. So this time for the coastal vibes, I'm just going to change the background. For that, I'm taking an A4 size paper, and in this I have marked a line faintly in pencil at every 2 inches. So I have divided this paper into 6 portions so that I can color them in different shades and bring the coastal or the beach vibes here. I'm going to use acrylic colors for this. Now that this beach vibed paper backdrop is ready and dry, I have this cutouts of cardboard in beach alphabets in beach, and I have painted them lightly with yellow so that it stands out well against this background. Now I'm going to make sure they are placed in the center and glue them here from top to bottom so that this bottom layer is left empty. So once I glue this, I'll use this backdrop, I'll take it out and use it as a template to cut this and replace the backdrop here. Now that the backdrop is ready for this frame, now I will add some seashells here. I have this assortments of seashells, some big, some medium size, different types, and a few big ones. So I'm going to arrange them here on this base and then glue them here, and that will make this ready. And therefore I use this color here at the bottom so that it looks like sand on the beach. This box decor with the colors of the beach, the sea, the sky is really pretty. Reminds me of beautiful memories that I have from my beach holidays. This is so lovely. I enjoyed making my today's coastal themed or nautical themed DIYs. I hope you like them too. Do give this video a thumbs up, share it if you feel like with people who will enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all very soon with another DIY, another video. Until then, be positive, be creative and be happy.